This is the next thing to heaven, I think, when you're homeless. You're not going to get anything like it.
Breakfast, 7:30 to 9. Lunch, 12:45. Dinner, 5 o'clock. The evening, supper. All hours.
Good morning, Tommy.
How are you, Mick?
Grand, Tommy.
Up here, man.
That's the one, Tommy, yeah.
Just too briefly before we start all those bills. You know how the corporation take people's names off the hospital?
Go up anyway.
So I propose that we establish our own list with all the relevant information contained on it. And then when the corporation need to contact people, we'll be able to provide them with whatever information they need.
Different days, different menus. Monday, bacon with veg, 2 veggies. Tuesday, chicken, 2 veggies. Wednesday, pie. Thursday, burgers. Friday, fish. Saturday, chicken. No, Saturday, bacon and Sunday, chicken.
So you get a flat from a landlord, and the landlord decides doesn't like it, you can try it next day, and that's not true. Some of our clients would live quite well in the private rental sector if they had that kind of security that they knew if I pay my rent every week and if I don't rent the place, then I can live there. And I can live there for as long as I like.
All the veg and fruit come from Fife, and all the bread then is from House. So I have 2 days in a week. Like without them, it costs a fortune. Anytime, no matter what time they'd come, there'd be always something. If they arrived and they were hungry, we would have sandwiches, tea, or soup. But they'd never be left hungry.
Here's a list of all the people who move out, and maybe we can try and keep that up to date.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to ask. Can we send someone out later or something?
Excuse me, Sylvia, could you take a call, please? It's important. Thank you.
What is your client group? And I have homeless adult males. Then the third one is, what is the main thing you do or focus of your work? Provide emergency accommodation, information and support. The fourth one is, what other services are available? The out-of-hours service, meals, laundry, doctor service, a resettlement officer, and referrals to appropriate agencies or services.
That's it. Sinead.
Also, when a person admitted, we go through the rules of the house: no drinking in the house, not bringing any alcohol or drugs in, no violent or abusive behaviour. And the important one is rent and savings. Rent is kind of self-explanatory, €35 a week. We also ask for savings. A lot of people don't like to give this. It's kind of many reasons why we do it. The most important one being it's for your deposit for a flat.
There's another one here. Give it a range, I'll see. Hello, I'm ringing about the bed set. Is it still available? Oh, right. How much is it?
Sure, receipt.
Right. Do you accept rent receipts? So, could I come out and see it then this evening?
Hopefully that'll be enough.
Right. So he'll be there between 5 and 6. Okay, thank you. Right, bye-bye. Right, I don't know if you heard that. That's 115 a week. Do you know where more at all?
Little bit.
I could show you on the map there now.
Yeah.
Our booth was that.
There's very few people that are barred for life. Very, very few. What we normally do, if we're barring, it's usually for a month or 3 months and then reviewed. So there'd have to be a very, very serious incident for someone to be barred for life.
I went up to see it, yeah, and it looks very nice, like, you know, and he's going to ring me back and let me know, like, about it, you know, so I'm just waiting on him, like, now to ring me.
And even when you are sorted out and everything, you still come and see them. They'll meet you on the street. They're not ashamed to speak to you on the street or anything, do you know what I mean? I'm 20 years of age now, and I know I should know about all the facilities, about going to the dole and all that, but they do help you out an awful lot. They show you where to go. They'll ring up if possible and help you, you know, get your money sorted out, everything like that.
I don't think a lot of people give you work, like, now, because they think, like, now, that you were a kind of a dropout, like, now, if you put down this address, like, now, on it, like, now, but, you know.
Sometimes you have to swallow your pride to be someone that you're not, just for a few days or a few months or how long it takes to get back on your feet.
There's more privacy here, like, you know, than what you have in a lot of hostels, you know, because there's 6 or 7 to each room, and most of the hostels, you know, you have your own private room here.
Everybody's kind of on the same boat when they come in here, but all the lads, there's never an atmosphere in here and no one looks down on you here. The lads are all the same. No one's higher than anybody else in here. Everything that was wrong, I just come out, let it out, and I said, I want help. Most of the staff here wanted to help me, but there was the 1 or 2 that wasn't so keen on the idea, trusted me. But Donna took responsibility, and I never looked back.
They told me, like, if you were late or if you were going someplace, you know, and would be later, just to tell them, and, you know, somebody'd let you in, like, you know what I mean, that they'd be expecting you. It's kind of like what your mother would tell you. If you're going to be late, ring up.
Jesus Christ. Has anyone got a baseball hat? Where the fuel come from? Jesus Christ. No, seriously, that's what you think. But no, I like Tanker. I have no choice.
The weekends are usually quiet enough, like, you know. So Lock get the welfare payment during the week. John, like, you know, he's a long-term roadman, like, you know. We just put him on the floor for the night because we've no rooms left.
Yeah, we know the story.
Well, I didn't know what.
No, not tonight. Not going to get a drink in the all of this.
Why am I just waiting?
I've just discovered we might have a room for you tonight.
No. Did we see them walking?
Sober enough.
You're not sober.
Because tablets in there belong to me and I need them.
You know yourself, some medication can't take with alcohol, so I'll have to go and check. I'll be back in a minute.
Leave me outside the door here, Andrew.
I'll be back in a minute, okay?
At this hour tonight now, because we're full, if they turned up at the small hours of the morning, they'd probably get in a quilt and put inside there in the residence lounge. You know, just sleep on the floor for the night. If we was any earlier, like, we might get them into a tourist hostel or a B&B, depending on the circumstances. And, you know, what their needs are, like, you know. But, an awful lot of our overflow goes to tourist hostels and B&Bs and whatnot, like, you know, we're full here. That's called the out-of-hours service.
Right here. Here you go.
This is not fair, you know.
It's fair, Andy.
I'm feeling like I'm going to go fast in it.
I'd say the bull might be gone.
But that's besides the point. It's the principle of it. You know that yourself.
And what am I going to swallow this with?
I'll give you some water.
My skills don't stretch that far. How are you doing? Well, it would be kind of a curfew for 12 o'clock. But after that then it will be just seeing who presents and if they're sober and what their needs are in an emergency sense. Like.
Andrew!
So we just take it, and Andrew's doing the live night, so he'll be here kind of in charge at the door of who comes in and out at night. And I retire, because I need my beauty sleep.
Andrew! Andrew! Knock your fucking bell, wouldn't you? Andrew!
Hardest part's having to turn somebody away from the door. It depends. Depends if somebody's quite drunk or... Because usually you get to know people, you know what they're like, if they can be aggressive or violent or any other reasons. And sometimes, you know, there's just too many people, you can't take anyone in. The people that are living here are our main priority, so I've got to assure their safety and their well-being, so that comes into it as well.
Saying like that's look at them wasting the tea bags, they should be throwing that into a pot. We're going to be footing the bill here for tea bags and tea. I give good brain uses.
Tommy, you have the back pudding?
Yeah, good luck, Danny. Take care.